Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Vice President and General Manager of Kings Island, Mr. Mike Kuntz.
How is everybody? Having a good day? Yeah? All right. Finally, we got some sunshine, right? And all weekend. So come back tomorrow, come back Monday, and this is another special day. We've had several special days this year, but tonight I'm so glad that all of you are here to help us celebrate one of the most phenomenal experiences that I think I've been involved in. And this evening we're thrilled, absolutely thrilled to debut our brand new experience, Fun, Fireworks, and 50, a nighttime spectacular. Some of you, if you were here last night, you got a sneak preview. Anybody here last night got a sneak preview? What'd you think? Okay. So, when I was 16 years old, I came to Kings Island for the first time in 1974. And what I remember about spending that day here was ending the night with a fireworks show at 10 o'clock. So for 50 years, Kings Island has continued that tradition of having fireworks every night when we close at 10 o'clock. And that fireworks, in some ways is, we call it a kiss goodnight. It's to thank you, our guests, for coming to visit with us that day, and our way of saying thank you. But it's also a reminder of all the special memories that you create with your family and friends and loved ones and neighbors, over 50 years, a lot of memories and those times of fun and thrills have been created. So tonight, for the first time ever, we're going to pay tribute to those 50 years in a very, very impressive way. It is amazing. So right now I'm pleased to introduce to you Kings Island's 50th anniversary creative director, Ken Parks, who will give you a kind of a backstage peek of tonight's show and unveil some of the unique ways we will tell our story and a toast to the future. Ken?
Thank you. Thanks, Mike. Hi, Kings Island. How's everybody doing today? Fantastic. Are you excited to see our show tonight? Fun, Fireworks, and 50. We are excited to present it to you. As Mike was saying, fireworks are a huge tradition, and so as we were planning the celebration, we decided that we've got to do the fireworks, but we've got to do them in a spectacular way. We've got to not only use fireworks, but we've got to use all kinds of new technology. And we really wanted to tell the story of Kings Island. So we also knew that we needed a voice, someone that was connected to the very beginnings of Kings Island. And we found that voice. There was really only one person that we knew of that could help us become the voice of this particular show and this event. He is an actor. He's a musician, he is a podcaster, he's been a television star, a reality television star. You probably know him best as Greg Brady on the Brady Bunch. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only, Johnny Bravo himself, Barry Williams.
It is so exciting to be here and to be back at Kings Island, this wonderful, wonderful amusement park. I've been able to watch it over the years, and it's been 50 years, 1973, when we filmed our episode Cincinnati Kids. And today has been very, very special, nostalgic. I've been on the Cyclone, I've been on the Racers, I've even been on Orion, folks. So I'm delighted to be here, and Ken and I are going to sit and chat a little bit. I know you may have some questions that we'll be able to answer.
Well, first of all, an honor, super surreal to have you here. I know you've come back to the park throughout the years, and you've been so gracious to you. We really consider you family here at
thank
Kings
you.
Island, and you've shared your talents over the years with us, and so we're so grateful. And I'm so excited for them to see what you have brought to our show tonight. It's really, really unbelievable. You know, over the years as you've come back, what does Kings Island mean to you? What does it represent to you?
Well, the park itself and the way that everyone here is treated is like family. So this park, I think, is unique in that way. It's a very special place to come. We come with families. How many people are here with their families? How many people have been here last year with their families? How many people have been here more than one time since we've opened in April? Exactly. And I think everyone here on the administration side understands that. They always refer to Kings Island as your park. And they're very, very attentive to the guests and the season ticket holders. And I think that's the thing that has really stayed with me every time that I've come back. And this is, I think, my fourth or fifth. And it has changed a little bit since 1973.
Well, when we were putting together the show, as I was mentioning in your introduction, we really wanted somebody that could, connect with the park and had deep roots here. And so we called and we crossed our fingers that you would pick up the phone and answer and say yes, and you did. But what kind of went through your mind when we asked, hey, would you please be the voice of this celebration?
I was so honored, of course, to be asked to be a part of this kind of celebration. But right away, I went back and rewatched the episode. I wanted to make sure. And then, as I started connecting dots, I understand that there are a lot of similarities with the Brady Bunch and the fans of the Brady Bunch and the park goers here at Kings Island. And by that, I mean our show is, in many ways, as popular or even more so as it was in the day. And that's because it's been passed down from generation to generation. Parents have their kids watching it, and parents have their parents watching it. And that creates a common experience in the same way that families come here to enjoy the park, and their children and their children. And so there's an intersection of our audience and the park goers and the Brady Bunch watchers. And so to be included in that is very, very special, and I can't wait for 10 o'clock.
Yeah, Barry has not seen the show either. What was really, we always knew you were the right choice. When we really knew you were the right choice is when we went into the recording sessions and you came so prepared and you were really dedicated to getting it right. And you have put such emotion into it and such feeling into that recording session and into what is the ultimate product that we're going to see tonight. And so we're just so grateful and thankful to you for that. So, you were talking about families, and you have something that's pretty interesting connected to Kings Island in the sense that most people come and visit with their families. Your first memories were really maybe with your real family, but mostly with your TV family, right? There are not many people who can say their first visit to Kings Island was with their TV family.
Well, that's probably true. But I do have plenty of people that even today would come up to me and say, hey, I was at the park when you were filming. I'm even in the episode. And I said, well, that's great. Really? Which character were you? Well, I was in the scene with the bear, and I was the fourth person from the left in the third row, and I was wearing a striped shirt. Remember? But sure enough, I'm sure that there are many, or some of you, that may have been there and may be in that episode from when we filmed.
Well, speaking of the Bradys, you were talking a little bit about earlier about the legacy, and I'm sure when the series wrapped that there probably maybe you had some sort of insight into that it would continue and become a part of American pop culture, but are you amazed by that? And what do you think why its longevity? Why does it keep going on?
I am amazed by it. I don't think it would be possible without the change in the medium with cable television and now niche programming and niche networks like TV Land and Nickelodeon, MeTV, and so that's been a surprise. But the reason I think maybe it has is because of its core values. I think because there was always something to take away that made things more workable, more functional. I think there's an idealism associated with the show, which is kind of reassuring and even hopeful, and a chemistry. We genuinely like each other and always have. And if any of you have seen the HGTV Very Brady renovation, where we're not even playing characters, we're just being ourselves, you can see with that chemistry, and it's something you can't fake.
Yeah, there's a real connection between all of you. It comes through our television screens. I'm sure you get lots and lots of questions. You've met people all over the planet. Is there one question that everyone always wants to know the answer to?
Well, there are a couple.
Yeah.
Now, this may surprise you,
Yeah.
but many people ask me, whatever happened to Tiger? And I'm always asking, where is Marge?
Anybody remember Marge, who worked the football booth? Yeah, of course. Let me ask you a couple. Here are a couple of mine. I want to know, was that really you surfing in the Hawaii episode?
Yes, is the answer. That is really me surfing, but I had to earn it because the studio wanted me to use a stunt double because of the inherent dangers, and so I had to fight for it, and I did, and I won. And they said, okay, we're going to let you do your own surfing. And then I threw in a little caveat to that, and I said, now, you know that in the interest of keeping the production moving and saving you money, the waves I practice on here in California are very different than the waves in Hawaii. So it would be a good idea for you to send me to Hawaii for a week before we film to stay on schedule. And they went for it.
Okay, my other question here is, that's fantastic. Way to work the system. My other question is, the Johnny Bravo episode. I love the Johnny Bravo episode. Do you know what happened to the jacket?
Well, the suit. I fit that. That was they put it back into the the wardrobe room right when we finished filming. So I had one made, and that one I have, and that one still fits.
That's terrific. Hey, tonight, now I'm going to spoil something, and I'm not a big fan of spoilers, but, the Brady kids make a musical appearance in tonight's show. And music was really such a part of that show, and you being a lifelong musician, would you correct something? I think I read something that you were really the instrumental part in getting music brought into that series.
The writers were looking to our personalities in many ways in order to help develop the characters. And because I played guitar, then you'll see little smatterings of that, throughout the first season or two, or the song "Clowns never laughed before, beanstalks never grew, ponies never ran before," which I co-wrote.
Nice.
So that would sneak its way in.
We're so glad you did that. As Brady fans, we are so glad that you pushed for music. And as I said, there's an appearance tonight. I won't give you the details of it, but we'll all look forward to it.
I think the title of tonight says a lot. Fun, fireworks, 50. And a nighttime spectacular. And it tells us a lot of what to expect. What it doesn't say is that there are like 200 coordinated drones that'll be flying and choreographed to music and with lights. I think this is a very, very thrilling event.
Oh yeah, I think there are so many surprises, and you're not going to want to miss it. I know that you won't, but at 10 p.m. tonight, we will present the opening night performance as a part of Kings Island's 50th Golden Celebration, Fun Fireworks in 50. Listen, we are so thrilled that you could be here and spend some time with us. We're so thankful that you said yes to be the voice of our event and our show, and you mean so much to us, and just thank you once again from all of us here at Kings Island. Thank you for being
Thanks very much. I'm looking forward tonight. I've got to go right now.
Man, Soap City is packed today. I'm going to head into the Island Smokehouse and get something for lunch. This place is absolutely slammed. I've not seen it this busy in a long time. May go into a couple of the merch shops and see what kind of stuff they have over here on this side. Here's the lazy river. The tube slides are really good too. This is one of my favorite slides, but the line is always horrendous. It takes forever. But it's fun though. You saw how they went up on the side of that. About ready to head back over towards the south end of the water park and go into the wave pool if it's not too crowded. It is very crowded here right now. About a 45-minute wait just to get something to eat. Tempted to run through this splash zone behind me and get wet, but I want to keep my shirt dry. This slide's a lot of fun also. You kind of get some airtime coming down those tubes. Here comes somebody now. Well, that's going to be it for Soak City. It's just too packed, and the wave pool went down, and just decided to go on home. It's been fun though, right, sir?
Very much so.
Now I can just find the car. It's out there in the middle of nowhere, out at the far end. I may come back probably in the next week or so and do a full Soak City vlog. Just let me know down in the comments what you think. If that's something you'd want to see in the future, just let me know. Be sure to smash the like button. And if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.